top 8 losers.
Yeah, let's see. Is this losers top 8? So this one of these guys does get 7th, unfortunately. Immediately, bowling balls are out. Laska, I've heard many different things about him because him and Kree are the 2 villagers in MDVA that I can really think of.
I haven't really seen a lot of top-level villager play.
Yes, for very rare.
Very, very rare.
Okay, first of all, that turnaround just fade back from SAX was nice. Just the casual runaway. But we take those. But yeah, the villager is very rare, very uncommon. So I'm interested to see how SAX approaches the matchup because this is a zoner character. And personally, anecdotally, I've heard that Laska is an absolute obnoxious person to fight against.
Seems like it because he's definitely taking advantage of all of the villagers' range options, using the gyro and also the slingshot.
And of course, as I say that though, SAX is the one in the lead right now. He's doing pretty well for himself. Of course, off stage versus okay. Whoa, that almost killed on Town and City. Where are we going, boys? But anyway, oh yeah. Ooh. So first of all, bada bing, bada boom, the 1-2, Shamu. Second of all, it's very deadly that villager has pocket. Okay, drop shield or roll, boy. You don't want to get shield broken at lead versus villager. He would do some weird tree setup.
Definitely don't want to bring out that axe.
Yeah. Okay. This is dangerous. He's very close to death. Miraculous DI. And the morph ball to get around the slingshot. That's very important. Slingshot, if you do not have a good recovery, is debilitating to go against. As a Cloud player, I would know that. But, you know, SX and Samus, Dark Samus rather, has a lot of options on board. You got morph balls, you got the tether, you have so much at disposal. You can make the recovery nice and tricky, and that might be what Laska struggles against currently in the matchup, because he needs to find these good KOs.
Yeah. Well, Villager doesn't necessarily have a ton of KO power unless you're fishing straight for up smashes, and just like that off the ledge, SAX has has lost his first stock.
Take those. But still, you got to tech those, boy. So yeah, it's still a nice, comfortable percent lead, and it depends on, I mean, these guys are both traditionally zoners, but I would say SAX is the one going in more. And his charge shots are racking up crazy percentage, and as I said, pocket can be real scary.
Absolutely.
You do not know how to get around it.
Another thing about Villager, just the character in general, that I feel like people don't really consider a whole lot is that Villager is mighty thick. This character can live to high percentages if you're not careful.
He's a small-looking boy / man. Is he even human?
Who knows?
Because he lives in a town full of animals, so I mean, humans are animals if you really think about it. And that's not like a philosophical thing. That's just we're animals.
Yeah.
But regardless. Samus is SAX, Dark Samus. God, this is, SAX really throws me for a loop. How many times have I commentated this man's set and I still get confused every time? But anyway.
He's using the up B right out of that jump. Calls that right out.
Charge shot, also nice, but not enough to kill just yet.
He's waiting.
Fair does
Calls that out with a fair.
So even though SX had a really good lead, he's been keeping it awfully close. Laska is working really hard to make sure that even though SX is getting these stocks first, he doesn't have them for long. And every charge shot hurts, my friend. That is 20%.
Yeah, for being 2 zoning characters, both of these players are working exceptionally hard. They're really trying to, get in on each other as much as they possibly can, just racking up the percent and oppressing each other. Yeah, just look at this.
In between all these crazy projectiles, you saw Laska a second ago pull out the pocket because he knows that if he's not careful, he can get a nice charge shot for himself. And charge shots are pretty meaty.
Just like that, SAX wasn't careful, and he got called out for it, and now we are on to 1-1. Oh! Last stock of this game.
Did that charge shot just collide with the tree and it went even? What? What is this game?
The oak tree is strong.
An oak is a very sturdy wood. So, what's your favorite type of tree?
Gotta be mahogany.
I was gonna say mahogany. We're mahogany brothers.
We're big fans of the arbolage here.
We are great. You gotta save the trees, guys. Give Australia some love.
Yeah, donate to Australia if you can. Also, back to the set though. Yeah,
donate to one of these guys because one of them, since this is top 8, one of them is making a fat payout. Even though 7th is not a lot of money. 7th's probably like $10 max. that Lloyd rocket just ate an entire charge shot. There's so many random things that just eat full charge shots, and it's really awful.
Yeah.
Or good, depending on, who you're rooting for. Yeah.
For most people who don't play Dark Samus, because I feel like it's more of an underrepresented character, that's a very good thing, but for the Samus players themselves, not so much.
Yes. Samus is a very tricky zoner character. Depending on how SAX is an absolute master of the craft, easily being the best Samus in Maryland, Virginia. Also probably the only Samus in Maryland, Virginia, but first out of first is still first, my friend.
Absolutely.
Oh! Yeah, you nod. That grimace and nod from SX like, no! Where's the DI, my friend?
Seeing a lot of tricky zoning matchups between these two. It's like they're both trying to make each other play Galaga up in here.
Yeah, this is actually a third-person shooter. I like how Laska put SX in the dirt, and then Villager's screen is him picking up a fossil. His victory screen is him picking up, like, yeah, I just put you in the dirt, and this is what you look like now, punk. I like that. It's intimidating.
Which is funny because Dark Samus doesn't even technically have a skeleton.
I think it's like a skull of Phazon.
Yeah, she's literally just like an ephemeral being. She doesn't even exist.
Duct taped to a weird suit. It's like a possessed suit of armor, basically, like an old knight. But
here we go for game 2.
It's game 2.
PS2.
Yes. Jinx, Yomi, Soda. Going into it, it's I'm interested to see how this platform layout makes the difference. Of course, Town and City have the smaller sides, larger ceiling. And right now,
SAX trying to set up some kind of mix-up with the...
I thought the bowling ball was actually going to prevent his momentum from getting the ledge, but...
Yeah, I'm absolutely surprised that the bowling ball doesn't have priority, but I suppose if it did, then that would just make villagers so free on... characters who are fighting against villagers so free on the ledge.
Yeah, these guys are neck and neck, and SAX loves up special. He loves up special.
Keep calling it out. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
He loves up special. I mean, I'm a Cloud player. I know. I know what that's like. But, like, come on, man. Give him a chance. Like, what are you doing?
He's waiting to send him down
Oh,
with that
that's not what you want to see.
Spike, and he goes again back to the up B.
I mean, eventually it'll kill. It is stale to hell and back, but it'll eventually kill.
If you're going to rack up damage, you can just sneeze on them eventually.
Now you're just showing off SAX. Like, we get it. You morph ball. Like, you screw attack. You're cool. You made top 8, we didn't. I get it. you get the chance to do this. Oh, what's the tree doing? That's a
one cut. But
that is a crazy mix-up. He has one cut on there, so it's one cut away, and he throws a Lloyd Rocket the other direction to cut a roll. And of course, he's sitting in the middle of it all. That's actually really, really interesting.
I'm surprised that he didn't throw an upward hitbox there, trying to cover any other options. But I suppose he was maybe looking for something else.
Yeah, he's too low. That is unfortunate to see.
Villager's still at high percent. This could come back very easily.
It unstaled because you died, but it's not going to kill you. Stop. Hey, SAX, this is me, your good friend Ben, and you're reviewing the VOD right now. Stop. Just stop. You got to chill. There's other buttons. Like I said, I'm Cloud. I also like that button, but there's other buttons.
V button's just so...
V button's very good. And see, that's a good button. I like that button. Charge shot is nice. Oh, that's the turnip.
Interesting.
That's
Never saw
new.
the turnips hit down below PS2 like that before. I didn't know it could charge.
Yeah, I did not know that hitbox on the turnip was that big, and I gotta say, I hate it.
We're going to see another up B, and we don't because he covers.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Charge shot.
SAX got that kill at 220%. That you need to be able to kill Villager sooner because this is a zoning character that, as you can see, is wearing him down. And from one zoner to another, you need to know that you need to get those kills early, or else you're going to get set up on, and it's going to be rough.
Yeah, this is really interesting. It's almost like he wants Villager to play the rush down.
Oh my god, that bowling ball!
Wow, I wonder if the gyro extended that hitbox on the bowling ball because that was insane.
I mean, that may have been a strike, but luckily, SAX is a spare stock. So, still in this. Down to full stock is now what you want to see, though. And that is rough. Nice charge shot, though.
Let's see if SAX can bring the run back with these 2 frames that he has 1 frame left to play. We're talking about bowling. He's bringing out the fair, trying to rack up a little bit of damage. Anticipating the jump, but he goes to back air, pushes him away, charges shot on platform.
Yeah, in the more melee range combat, these two, SAX has it down, I think, but once he struggles to really get in sometimes, depending on what Laska feels like doing. He's nice and tricky with it.
Absolutely.
And there's so many different setup options that SAX just isn't prepared for. And you can see that, from slingshot to the Lloyd Rocket to everything. Oh, to bowling ball.
That was very, very brave.
You are braver. Oh, and the pocket. Yep, you got to watch out for the pocket.
And he got the shield break.
It is. That's it. And SAX, unfortunately, out in 7th place that was 2 bowling balls, so not quite a turkey, but Laska takes those.
2 strikes in the last frame will definitely help out your score. And he gets to play yet another series going forward.
Yep.